we are finally doing a makeup collection slash what's in my dresser, I guess, type of collection video. Now, I am not going to be in this video because I am not looking filming worthy today at all. Apologies if you can hear weird noises. I have to have the window open because it's like 25 degrees today and it's really, really warm, so I don't want to die of overheating. But this is my dresser at the moment. You can see the tripod in the mirror reflection, obviously, but I'm going to show you a little bit more of the dresser, what's on it, talk you through that, and then show you inside the drawers and inside all of the makeup. So over here on this side we have that small copper mirror. That one is actually from Home Bargains. It lights up, which is really, really handy. The candle holder is from TK Maxx, and the vase with the pretend flowers in it is also from Home Bargains, I believe. That brush storage thing there is from TK Maxx. It was $2.99. I've got two of them. I really, really like it. And the dresser itself, I will give you a little bit more of an in-depth look in a minute because I painted it. It was just a regular wooden dresser from IKEA, I think. So here we have the middle of my mirror. I'm going to show you the full mirror in a minute. But that little candle, it's not a candle holder at all, is it? Brush holder is also from TK Maxx. That one's actually a lot cuter than the other one. But I've got my most used brushes in here. So there's a combination of Real Techniques, mostly Real Techniques to be fair. I have, however, been really enjoying these, what are they called? Mask brushes, these purple ones. I've been really enjoying those, so there's some of those in there that I'm trying out. This little acrylic drawer set is actually from TK Maxx as well, and in here I put my kind of everyday slash makeup I'm testing at the moment, that I need to kind of just use at most points during the day, and like things I will undoubtedly need. So things like my lip balm. I'll show you actually what's in each drawer. So in that drawer right here we have mascaras, concealers, lip balm, that kind of thing. Then in this drawer I've got kind of more like eye products, bronzers, that kind of thing. And then in this drawer here I've got a few blushes and just some other like bronzers and bits and bobs like that. This drawer fits perfectly in that little groove where the mirror goes, which makes me very, very happy. And I'm going to just pan up to show you the mirror. It's the same mirror I had before. Don't actually know where this was from. It was a gift, so that's something to bear in mind. Then let's move over to the side here. This little area, I've got those two lipstick holders. I believe they are both from TK Maxx. This cotton bud holder here is really pretty. This was from Home Bargains. And in here I've got all my high-end lipsticks. So there's some Clarins, my Tom Ford lipstick, Tilbury, MAC. All my MAC lipsticks will go in there because they're really pretty and it just makes me happy to look at them. So that's everything that's on my actual dresser. Then I wanted to just show you this bit. So this is the bottom of the dresser. I got the knobs from, my boyfriend ordered them. I want to say they were from Amazon actually. I'll try and link down below if I can find them. And we painted the dresser, if you're wondering, with the Annie Sloan white paint, the pure white I think it's called. It's a chalk paint, really, really easy to use. And then I waxed the top of it to try and protect it a little bit. But that seat is really, really handy. That's actually from Home Bargains. It was like 14 quid and I put all my hair tools inside it so I can sit on it, and it also works really well for storage, so that's really good. So drawer number one, in here I basically put things I'm testing out at the moment slash want to test out and I'm planning on using. So what I'll do usually is at the beginning of the week, say on a Sunday, I'll go through my makeup and I'll just kind of have a little look and see what I want to use and pop it in there to try and kind of use different things. So like that Clarins SOS primer is new. I've gotten my cream blushes out, a few of them, some brighter lip colours, just things that I want to be using imminently. Then in this drawer, it looks a little bit messy, but it's actually not. I do know what's going on here. So this whole section here is primers. Those are all foundations. So we've got some Clarins, things I didn't use anymore, like my NARS one because the colour's too dark for me, some MAC, some Max Factor. I need to try those foundations again actually. Revlon Colour Stay, two ones from The Ordinary that I'm actually not crazy about, some L'Oreal ones, Maybelline, Clarins. In this little pot here I've got more like CC cream slash tinted moisturisers. And then in this section here, which is primers, I've got things like the Freedom Oil Control Base, which I really like, a couple of e.l.f. primers, this blotting system from Murad, Clarins primer, a bunch of Benefit Professionals, that kind of thing. Then in this box at the back here, let me just get it out and show you. So this is my kind of concealer. Oh, you can see my clothes. You really don't want to see what I'm wearing today because I've got joggers on. In this little box here, we've got concealer. So there's some Clarins, Maybelline, a couple of highlighters, Glossier, L'Oreal, just a bunch of bits and bobs really. But all things that I do tend to use but at different times of the year. So some are like more like my winter colours. And see, this is a good example. I just spotted that e.l.f. highlighter in there, and I know that I actually do really like this highlighter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this highlighter and I am going to put it in this drawer. I'll pop it here so that when I open it, it reminds me that I want to use that highlighter. And I do that at the beginning of the week. So what I might do actually is maybe I'll do a separate video showing you what I'm getting out for the week, if that's of interest to you. But that's kind of foundation, concealer, base products drawer. So this drawer down here is blushes and bronzers and palettes and that kind of thing. So this corner section all right here is all bronzers. So there's some Clarins, Bourjois, what else do we have? Some Maybelline, that Bagsy bronzer I really like, my Anastasia Beverly Hills contour palette, that kind of thing. And then in the other two drawers, it's blushes. There are some palettes in here, so there's things, for example, like the Gwen Stefani Urban Decay palette. Those are kind of more of my wintry colours. These are more of my summery colours. And I'll just kind of chop and change and open that drawer most days trying to decide what I'm going to use. That Clinique Contour Chubby Stick, for example, I really like, and I do like to use this. So that's something, for example, that could go in... Oh, if I didn't drop it. What's going on with me? That could go in the top drawer for me. Then in this drawer right here is my eye drawer. So you can see at the front there's palettes. We've got the Naked palette, another Urban Decay palette, some Too Faced palettes, my MAC palette, that kind of thing. And then in the corner, so just over here, we have single eyeshadows, and in there I have like mostly creams, eyeliners, that kind of thing. This isn't a drawer that I use very much. If you want me to do a in-depth look into each drawer individually, happy to do that. Let me know and I'll get on that for you. But I will generally kind of chop and change between different palettes, and I'll usually pick a different palette a week, although I will admit that lately I haven't been wearing any eyeshadow again, and if I have, it's been the Naked Heat palette, which is in the top drawer. Now this is a really fun drawer, and this is my lipstick drawer. It's significantly downsized recently because when we moved I did go through a lot of my makeup and try and get rid of as much as I could, but generally speaking it's lipsticks in that box, liquid lipsticks and overspill in that box, lip liners in that box, kind of chubby stick type of things in that box, and then here, this little thing here, if I got it out to show you, this basically has things I don't use as often, and lip balms and tinted lip balms and that kind of thing, but I don't do it by colour, I just kind of do it so I can see what they are, but they're kind of grouped together in brands, so Bourjois, Maybelline, that kind of thing, and I will kind of go through and see what lipstick I need to get. But undoubtedly this drawer does get quite messy, like you can see this bit, it's already gotten quite messy, hasn't it? Because it is hard to keep everything so that you can always see exactly what's in. Now this drawer I'll just skim through quickly because it's really not very interesting. It's just hair products, so styling products like dry shampoo, hairbrush, leave-in conditioner, the gloves that I use when I curl my hair, that kind of thing, all just go in that drawer, and it's easy for me to just grab bits and bobs out. Then this drawer isn't a particularly interesting drawer either. It's mostly like makeup bags that have different bits and bobs, like that clear one is my taking on a plane makeup bag. Sorry, my finger's completely out of focus because there we go. Yeah, it's my taking on a plane bag, and then I've got kind of overspill of brushes that are not brushes I use necessarily all the time, but ones that I use every now and then and still like to kind of have in my brush collection for various reasons. A lot of them actually do really need a wash. The other brushes I'm very good at washing. Those ones, not so much. And then last but not least, we have my nail polish drawer. It's actually a really heavy drawer to pull open, that drawer. But basically in here, I did get rid of a lot of nail polishes when we moved. So it's basically a lot of Essie and a lot of Barry M. They're mostly what's in there. And then I have like drying spray, clear nail polish, that kind of thing. They all go in that drawer. And every time I go to paint my nails at the beginning of the week or whatever, then I will pick something from that drawer. I don't keep gel nail polishes, and that's in a different area, that's a different system, but my regular nail polishes, that are my day-to-day kind of go-to nail polishes, are all in that drawer, and it's really easy to just see what all the colours are. I can look at the names on top of most of the Essie ones, and that works really well. So I did end up going ahead and getting a few bits out of the drawers that I thought I wanted to try this week, so I'll just show you what they are, just because I thought that might be of interest. I got out this Lottie London Ready Set Glow Powder. Not glow powder at all, it's the matte translucent finishing powder. What am I on about? This is in the not translucent colour, just because I thought I've been wearing a lot less makeup lately, and I thought that might be nice. The Clinique Chubby Stick, a selection of different lip colours to try. So I've got some of the Clinique Chubby Sticks there, the Crayola ones in the shade Melon, some Bourgeois, this MAC lip pencil which is in the shade Temper Tantrum. Sorry, it's completely out of focus, isn't it? What are we doing? There we go. Is that in focus? There we are. Temper Tantrum, it's a nice kind of bright orangey colour. Some L'Oreal and NYX lip gloss, which I really enjoyed last summer, this lip gloss. What's it called? It is in the shade Peach Cobbler. I really liked this last summer, so I'm going to resurrect that. That e.l.f. highlighter. I also got out this Bobbi Brown eyeshadow stick, which looks like this. I'm having real bad focus problems. What's going on? Come on. Hello. There we go, that Bobbi Brown shadow stick is in the shade Golden Pink, which just refuses to focus for some annoying reason. And then that Bagsy bronzer, which I will give you a little closer look at. I can't remember the shade of this, let me just look. Oh, it's in medium dark. Looks a little something like this, really pretty, so I just thought I'd get that out because it's darker than the one I have been using, which is the H&M one. And yeah, so I'm gonna have a little play with all of these this week, and then I just put them back and then go and pick more stuff at the beginning of the week. It's generally how it goes. So yeah, let me know if you want more in-depth looks into anything. I have downsized my makeup a lot since the last time I did one of these videos, so it is definitely a lot less, but I hope you enjoyed it anyway. Thanks. Bye.